Hello everybody, this is Warrior Dan. Sometimes people can be very unorthodox. Unorthodox is a word that can mean something that is contrary to what is considered normal. For example, if one was to walk into a grocery store, dressed in a Darth Vader costume, walk up to the store cashier and challenge them to a duel, that would be unorthodox. But unorthodox could also mean, if I was to publicly declare Minecraft is a seedy world of crime and villainy, full of sinister figures seeking out young children for their own sinister ends, that would indeed be very unorthodox. But I'm not here to tell you that. All I am is the person whose job it is to introduce this very unorthodox video, full of very unorthodox views, coming from equally unorthodox people. If you are easily triggered or upset by characteristically unorthodox topics, with a very unorthodox conclusion, I would suggest finding a more pleasant video to watch, with a much happier ending. But if you're determined to proceed, despite this initial warning, and any fleeting resemblance of sanity, I can only wish you the best of luck, and hope you can stomach the flagrant and rampant presence of unorthodox behavior. Enjoy.
Minecraft is not really a video game. It is amazingly much worse than that. It is as if Satan, Second Life, and The Sims all had a huge sex orgy, and Minecraft was the bastard child that came out of it. They even have a specific variant called Lava Survival in which children falsely learn it is possible to escape from hell. There is not a single controlled Minecraft environment. Every dildo-wielding pedophile can start his own Minecraft server and start luring in hundreds of innocent children for the purpose of their own sinful pleasure. He can first let them build for hours and hours, and then threaten to destroy their innocent hard work, unless they do his bidding, and pleasure him however he wishes. This disgusting behavior has become so rampant in the game, that Minecraft players have even coined a term griefing, to describe this phenomenon of using children as sex slaves. There is no protection whatsoever against pornography inside Minecraft, and there is no control over what the inside chat function is used for. Minecraft is web browser based, so every child who can surf the web, can get lured in by an online pedophile. Since every pedophile can start his own Minecraft server, pedophiles can also track down your children using their IP address, and stalk them in person, so they can lure them away for more invasive sexual favors, using what I can only assume is a large assortment of sexual toys they left in their white vans. The pure white coloring of their vans only further offsets their black bastard souls. The Book of Joel, chapter 3 verse 1 warns us of these dangers to our children, for, behold, in those days, and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations, and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations, and parted my land. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. Minecraft was created for the sinful purpose of gathering all of our children out of the safety of their homes, and interacting with sinners in a virtual world. The game's creators themselves blatantly advertise their homosexual pedophilia agenda, going so far as to add walking penises that explode in the presence of young children. Minecraft even attempts to establish a communistic agenda, teaching children that instead of forcefully and rightfully taking what is yours, and establishing yourself over others, you must resort to working with others, confined to a meager lifestyle, creating your own tools by combining ingredients, instead of the proper American way of ordering online, or going to Walmart. It whispers into our children's ears that they can farm their own food, instead of teaching them real American values, like going to McDonald's. It also leads children into becoming crack addicts, by rewarding them for wasting huge amounts of time making potions, which warp their sense of reality, and make them think they have superpowers. I fear for what future generations may become, if this mindset becomes commonplace. The game continues on enforcing its communist manifesto, by teaching children to build their own houses and other buildings by hand, instead of the American way of buying a house with borrowed money one can't repay. It teaches children to be creative, instead of watching commercials on television like normal civilized people. All this clearly is part of a communistic plot to damage and ultimately destroy the American economy. Video games seem to be the root cause behind many of the recurring problems threatening our children these days. Too much video and not enough outside time and Bible study. When I was a kid growing up in New York every day, we kids would play wonderful, healthy games, stickball, kick the can, hide and seek, and my all-time favorite, catch a hobo and make him wet himself. After that, each night was 3 hours of Bible study, and then off to bed by 8:30. We grew up to be healthy, responsible adults, who knew our place in life. These lazy, unhealthy children, playing games like Watch or Team Fortress 2. They'll never have a full complete life like us. For them, it's a half-life at best. Living as sex slaves, sustained only by video games and copious amounts of cocaine. Slobbering at the virtual chains that are strangling their souls, like rabid-aroused dogs. We can only pray for their souls, and hope they do the right thing. Turn on a bathtub, and dump all their electronics in it, allowing their righteous wrath to overcome them, and in doing so, take back their souls, before it is lost to them. Before I close this healthy sermon, and allow you to resume your daily prayers, I would like to address one other issue that has recently come to my attention. Following our collective righteous indignation at the disgusting piece of sinful waste known to the world as Ivory Watch, a first-person shooter, our children call it, a small ignorant YouTuber, by the name of Warrior Dan, had the audacity to mock our crusade as a church, against the evils of sin present in the game. We hope he finds a resting place in hell, a spot appropriate to him, next to equally sinister souls, like child molesters, murderers, and liberal Democrats like those Bernie Sanders supporters. We must be united and on guard against such unhealthy influences as Warrior Dan. Only the most wretched, pathetic, lowest of the low, would even consider supporting Warrior Dan, by hitting the thumbs up button to show their support of his constant sins and blasphemies, or even joining him in his growing community of sinners by subscribing to him. We can only say that no true, to borrow the popular gaming term, hardcore, Christian would even give him a second glance. If you support him, which we do not recommend, if your mortal soul, or even more importantly, your membership in this church, is of more value to you than anything else, do the right thing and pretend this Warrior Dan never existed. Your soul and consciousness will be the better for it. Peace be with you all.
This has been Warrior Dan signing out. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do give it a like and subscribe if you are new here. And if you're a returning visitor, by all means, thank you for your support, and please do click that button right next to where the subscribe button was, and click the box in the pop-up window to choose to get notifications when a new video goes live. Stay awesome and have an awesome day. Peace out.